What's up? Welcome back to my channel. In this video, I'm going to take you behind the scenes of a duplex that we bought in Miami, Florida, more specifically in Little Havana, Pequeña Havana. And I'm going to show you why we're doing this as a short-term rental, an Airbnb versus a long-term rental. I'm going to take you behind the scenes. We're going to actually go so you can see the project being done live. I'm going to go in a little bit more in depth on numbers and our clear plan so that if you decide to do a vacation rental on one of your long-term rentals, or maybe you want to get into this short-term rental space, so you can have a really clear idea of what we're doing and maybe copy and paste that plan for you. Check out this crib. We got our boy Nate here.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
We're gonna meet up with Mike, my partner slash GC. Gonna check out this back unit here, little duplex we bought. Oh, we locked in here now. We locked in here. So check out the duplex we bought and see what the layout is for an Airbnb. That's the entrance, little living room area there. This is gonna be the master room. We got Nate getting cockroaches on him. That's the bedroom out there. It's gonna be a little room here. That's a tiny little room, I'll tell you that. But I think for our purposes, it'll work great. Little kitchen area here. This is the little house on the outside, and this is the other one. It's a duplex. Then we're gonna put a pool right here. A nice little, like, I think it's gonna be 15 by 10 pool right there. Maybe 15 or 20 by 10 pool right here. So these people will share it because our goal is to Airbnb the thing as a whole. So that's a 2-2 in there, and this is a 2-1 here. And so we're gonna rent it as a whole on Airbnb. And so we wanna make it like really cool, nice. And we're gonna put a little a gazebo right here. I'll take this out. We're gonna put a gazebo and a little barbecue area with a couch and stuff so people can hang out. Now, originally I had this house under contract, or this duplex under contract for a long-term rental. I actually bought a house very nearby for me to live in, and then we bought this one, and it was going to be just a long-term rental. What the numbers looked like was, it was listed on the MLS, on the multiple listing service, for $499,000. And originally I had offered about $430,000. And ultimately we ended up at $450,000 was the price we ended up buying it for. Now, to do that, I had to give the realtor all 6% commission. I was just a buyer. I didn't take any commissions, and I had to take the property with tenants as it is. That can be annoying for some investors, but I'm kind of experienced with it. And I know that in this market, to get the best deals, you got to put up with some things like that. So we ended up buying the property. And when we were about to close, I actually had lunch with a friend of mine, Mike. And Mike had told me about his Airbnbs, and he had one very nearby. And he told me some of the numbers he was doing. It was actually a duplex, very similar, with a pool. And ours doesn't have a pool, but it was a very similar duplex. It had a pool. And he was telling me how he was making basically right around $20,000 a month Airbnb in this property. And I was like, what? That's crazy. I'm like, I was just going to rent this property for like $4,500, maybe like $5,000 a month. And he's like, dude, buy it, fix it up, furnish it, try Airbnb. If it doesn't work for you, then it doesn't work. But he's like, it's working. And that's what triggered me. And ultimately, I partnered up with another friend of mine, which, funny enough, his name is Mike. And Mike is a GC, and you know, he's very experienced with this because this was going to be a big renovation. As you're going to see now throughout the video, we're going to be posting little clips of us walking through. It's a pretty big renovation. So our plan, what is our plan here? So we bought it for $450,000. We got a private money loan on it. We got a hard money loan, so we had to put 10% down, plus closing costs and all these things. I think our interest rate somewhere around 8%, 7.9 or 8% is what we're paying interest rate. So we got to pay every month. We're fixing up the place. We had to get the tenants out kindly and politely and legally. So one of the tenants are out, the other one's leaving soon, and we're pretty much going to remodel the whole thing, change out the floors. We're literally taking down the walls. We redid the roof. We're repainting the inside, repainting the outside, redoing the kitchens. We're redoing the stucco on the outside of the house. We're going to make a gate. We're going to build a pool. It's going to be like a huge project. Like, this project is in the six figures. It's probably going to cost us between 120 to 150 grand of renovation dollars. Okay. So we bought it for 450,000. We're going to put about 120 to 150 in. The property's worth about $700,000 when it's all said and done. But it is going to take a while, right? There's holding costs, there's a bunch of things. And so the plan is we're just going to make it really nice. We're going to make, granite or quartz kitchen. We're going to put wood shakers, nice colors. We're going to have a theme for the property, or like a Balinesian type theme. We're going to get furniture for it. And we're going to spend a fortune, right? Like trying to make this thing super nice. But then our plan is to rent the duplex as a whole. We're also going to build a pool in the back. It's going to cost us about $40,000 to build a little pool in the back, a little gazebo. And basically, what I learned from talking to people who do a lot of Airbnb is that you are not renting a property anymore. You're basically renting an experience for these individuals who are going to stay there. So we have to make the properties as beneficial for experiences as possible. And to do that, we need to decorate it super nice, have a theme. So when people go there, see the pictures like, oh, this is like a cool, like Miami, Bali theme, or this has a pool, that I can hang out with my family, my friends, whatever. And so we have to make it like that. And so our goal is to basically Airbnb out the whole thing, anywhere between $700 to $1,000 per night. It's going to have 4 bedrooms total, 3 bathrooms total, a pool, a barbecue area, and each room is going to have 2 beds. So it's going to sleep 10 to 12 people, which is the key when it comes to Airbnb. So we're doing all that. And the goal is that we're going to make about $16,000 to $18,000 per month gross. Then after paying all the mortgage and everything, we should be netting around $11,000, which is a lot more than if we would have rented it for $5,000, we'd probably net like $1,500. And then, once we fix it all up, we're going to refinance it with a bank, get our cash out, and then we're into this deal with a little bit of money or no money. And we have a nice Airbnb that's crushing it here. So those are some ideas. Those are some numbers. As you can see, I'm going to, you'll be seeing the house kind of in here as B-roll or whatnot. And just so you can have a vision. And this is something that we closed 2 weeks ago, and we are in April 2022. No, are we in April? Yeah, April 2022 in Miami, Florida, which is a hot competitive market. I got the deal right off the MLS. Yes, I've been doing this for a while, so I know little things, but if I can do it, you can do it. It's really like not that complicated. All I did was pick up the phone, call the agent, went to go see it, followed up a couple times, texted him, sent him voice notes, and ended up getting the deal. So hope this serves as inspiration. I hope you can have a nice idea of some numbers and things like that, of things that are actually happening in South Florida. I absolutely think it's a hack. If you're in South Florida, or if you're in a good part of the country, a city where there's a lot of tourism, this could be a huge hack for your cash flow. The reason I'm doing this is really just for cash flow. If I'm going to buy this house as a rental, I was going to make $1,500. Now, even if I split it 50-50, my partner, we're going to make probably $4,000 or $5,000 each net. Like epic. So our goal, if this works out, we have another one coming up in Fort Lauderdale by Las Olas. So our goal is probably to do enough of these so that we can get $100K per month on Airbnb properties. So if you want to follow me for my journey, keep checking me out in the video. Write in the comments below if you like Airbnb, if you like this model, or what kind of long-term passive play do you like for real estate. I'm interested to hear your comments. If you want to see more of me, check me out, RaulBluefer.com, or just see you on the next video. Peace.